Hey, this is Jim, welcome to Tokyo Monsters. I'm going to pick up Jaguar and we're going to go check out some shooting locations from Godzilla vs. Megalon. Because that's what we do with our spare time. So we're going to the
inventor's house.
The blue, yeah. What's his name? Goro.
Goro, yeah.
It's called the Blue Box House. Built in 1971.
Oh, cool.
So it would have been pretty new.
Yeah, yeah.
It would have been like, when was Megalon? 73? So it would have been like 2 years old. If you look at the movie, the house, there's like nothing around there. There's just like these really tall like weeds and grass around it, right?
Yes.
Now it's all like built up around it.
That is kind of like something that's surreal about it. Is it's like the people there, the main characters seem to be like living in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they're the only people in the world. The only people that see this fight. I mean, if not for the stock footage, the panic scenes, it would just feel like a very, very small movie.
The other place we're going to go today is a place called Yanagi Park, which is the scene where the boy gets kidnapped from his tricycle.
So that road.
That road, yeah, it's like going down a slope on a park.
So the kidnapping scene.
And I found the kidnapping scene. I read one comment online from years ago with the Shin Godzilla review, and someone said, these guys are just jealous because they wanted to make they want to work for Toho.
I do not want to work for Toho.
Apparently that's why we didn't like Shin Godzilla, because we're jealous because we wanted to work for Toho.
What a leap of logic. I mean, like
you gotta defend your movie, you know,
right?
Because that was before anyone had seen it. Like this was like the opening day in Japan.
Yeah. Like we got like all the bad comments on that came in before people actually saw the movie.
These guys,
right? It's like, hey, you know, and we made it pretty clear that, you know, I mean, well, you can be as clear as possible that, hey, this is our opinion.
I don't believe. The thing is,
like
it was a long ass video. I don't think anyone actually sat for the whole thing. They
It's
probably
not-
listened to the first 2 minutes and like, screw these guys.
But that movie sucks. You still haven't seen the anime,
No,
right?
no. Okay.
It's kind of like, I mean, like, it's totally skippable. I feel like if it were live action, well, maybe I should ask you, as you haven't seen it. If they were live action films, would you feel more obliged to watch, like more interested in watching them?
Yes. I don't know, because I don't think Godzilla has to be practical effects, but it just looks shoddy. Oh, just from the trailers. It's that, I don't know how to describe it. It's like that cheap like CG anime. Like it's like fake hand animation.
Yeah. It's not even hand animation. It's
like
that CG.
It's Toho. They got the money. Everyone tells me like, oh, it's really boring, and like at the end of every movie, you're just hoping the next one's better. Well, that doesn't really convince me. And then the animation looks kind of lame. So
yeah, so it's kind of like if the animation would look really interesting, really good, then you'd watch it for that. The fact that it is this kind of like, it looks okay. But if I mean,
I'm sure it's not terrible, but it's kind of like
it would be fine if the story was good. Like Megalon. It's a fun movie. It doesn't care about anything. It's just it's such a carefree movie. That's what I want to say, actually.
This is it. This is where he was kidnapped. This is where he was kidnapped, man.
This is Kidnap Street.
Right, we gotta find somewhere to park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do like that aspect of just coming out to a place like this and seeing how much it has changed. It's still here, but you can still see the relics of the way it used to be.
It's still recognizable.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I think that's the shot.
What are they filming?
We do have quite a
They're
sound.
reenacting a kidnapping scene.
We're just reenacting a kidnapping. It's fine. There it is, ma'am. Now you got to open your door and smash a kid in the face.
Yeah. That's like the creepiest thing we've ever shot.
Let's go some of this.
Megalon doesn't get enough love now. It needs to be remade.
Like the movie remade?
Yeah. Well, like Megalon and Gigan made such a good pair.
Oh yeah.
You know, the saw belly and saw blade belly and drill bit hands. All these weeds, man.
Right. Literally built in the middle of nowhere, right?
Right.
Such a good movie, man.
You know, I like it a lot, but I love the 70s movies a lot better now. I just like can appreciate them so much more. This is another one that's really just good because it's just so colorful, and there's like the kid is like what everybody like harps on as being so annoying, right? That's my son's portal into it. There's this little boy who's a main character. You know, the very beginning where he's on that huge dolphin thing, my son's like, I want to ride that. I'm like, I don't know where we get that. I don't think that exists. Who would we talk to find out about like how that decision was made to use that house and how that?
No idea. I mean, she would be like, I have no idea.
Location manager.
Who was the location manager?
Who's the director?
The thing is, Jun Fukuda, right?
Oh, right. So actually, I could imagine it being somebody that just like Jun Fukuda knew the designer or something like that.
Could be just like,
architect.
Just going to double check the location. It's down here on the left. I think it is this road here. This one here. Nope. All right. Just a sec. Oh, maybe it's the next one. It's around anyway. Oh, anyway, here's a coin parking up here. Let's just stop.
Little triangle left in the sidewalk. Let's turn it into a parking lot. Japan is nothing if not efficient.
Make good use of space.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, let's go check out this house.
Cool.
So, I think I found it. I think it's just up here. Cool. Let's go and try not to get hit by a car.
That's the plan.
Did you ever think when you were a kid watching Megalon that you would go to Goro's house?
No, absolutely not.
Did you ever think as an adult that you would go to Goro's house?
More so not.
There it is, man. Goro's house. What's cool about this, and when we did the Godzilla's Revenge episode as well, when we went to Kawasaki, it's just interesting like how, I guess just because it's been so long and there's some bits like they're so recognizable, but you can still kind of see like around it like how time's changed.
It opens up a whole different side of the film that you never thought about before.
Exactly,
like we were talking about in the car, it's like, you know, so now we start to think about how did they actually come to use this house?
Right.
It's such an interesting story, an untold story that maybe we'll never be able to find the right people to talk to. The house really does stand out, as opposed to like any other place where a character in the Godzilla universe lived. When you said, I found the house from Megalon, instantly I knew what you were talking about.
Aww.
And it's kind of like, I don't think there's any other Godzilla movie that centers so much around a house.
That's true.
Yeah, you really think about it, like Gigan before that, there's the apartment of the manga guy, but that's like such a standard Tokyo location. It's like, this is just like this odd location in the middle of, for the time, middle of nowhere. That just looks so cool, so modern, and then inside, you know, there's like this inventor making a robot. It's also where the Seatopians launched their invasion of the surface world. I think boldest thing Toho can do post Monsterverse is bring back the 70s Godzilla.
I always thought what would be cool, just as like an experiment, is if like, because there's so many like, from like the wilderness years between Terror of Mechagodzilla and 84, there was like several attempts to like reboot this thing.
Yeah.
Right? And there was like, I don't know if they're like complete scripts, but there was like lots of different like scenarios and stuff thrown around, right? They should take them and they should just make them in the style like a 70s movie.
I would just love to see the tone of the 70s come back.
Oh yeah.
But with the entire continuity of the Showa films, basically I want to see like Showa 2.0.
Yeah, it wouldn't be mainstream, but like now we've got things like Netflix and like originals and stuff. It's like now you've got these niche audiences. I think there's a way they could do that if they had the inspiration to do it.
Right.
It's just the bigger question.
I think what they need to do is they need to stop. Literally like petting the old fans. Even us, although we're the ones that actually want to see
we're the ones that want to see a revival of Megalon.
But I mean, we're not fans because of the sophisticated Godzilla films. We're fans because if the only film that ever existed was the original Godzilla film, yes, it's a great film. It's like an art film. But would you be a Godzilla fan if there weren't all the 70s movies, the 60s and 70s movies? No. If Godzilla was never a hero, would you have loved the character so much? I think for both of us, the answer is no.
Yeah.
And I just realized that's the house right there.
Oh, yeah, that's the house.
We're literally looking at the house right there. I didn't
realize we had a Starbucks view of the freaking house.
That's freaking amazing. I'm gonna keep an eye on that property. When I'm rich and famous, I'm buying it. That's my retirement home right there. You can come over anytime.
Thanks, man.
Bring the wife and kids.
So, anyone that comes to Tako Tamagawa Park and goes to Starbucks can have a view of Goro's house.
That's awesome. This is the best moment for me right now. It's just like seeing it from here, just like chilling out. Because you had to be like stealthy when we were like really close to it. You don't want to like, we got to get the shot. But we don't want to intrude on the lives of the people that actually live or work there. But to just like sit here and just stare at it and be like, that's the house. It's just like,
that's the house where Jet Jaguar lived, man.
Yeah. That's the house where he was born.
Brings a tear to the eye.
Yeah, it does.
I'm
actually properly emotional about this. That's the house of my future. That's the house I want to die in, Jim.
I'll be dead, surrounded by DVDs of Megalon.
Jet Jaguar figure.
This is cool. Now I know you can see the house in the Starbucks. It's awesome.
Crazy. That is the best thing.
From now on, you can just come to the Starbucks and look at the house.
I think I'm gonna do that.